हेलो ऑल माय स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज के इस वीडियो में हम इशू ऑफ शेयर्स चैप्टर से जुड़े हुए टॉप 10 इंपॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज के बारे में चर्चा करेंगे, जो बोर्ड एग्जाम के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है। In this questions, we are going to discuss about all the important concepts like pro rata, forfeiture, reissue. यदि आप अकाउंट्स में अच्छा स्कोर करना चाहते हैं और कम समय में अपनी तैयारी को मजबूत करना चाहते हैं, तो दिस एमसीक्यू सेशंस विल बी extremely helpful. So keep your notebook ready, think before you answer, and let's begin with top 10 MCQs in issue of shares. तो पेश है पहला क्वेश्चन आपके सामने। Davan Limited purchased equipment and paid 2,20,000 by check and issued 16,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each at 25% premium. What is the purchase consideration? So question is asking about the purchase consideration. तो पेमेंट बाय चेक, हमने खरीदा है इक्विपमेंट और हमने कुछ पैसा चेक से दिया है और कुछ हम दे रहे हैं शेयर्स में. So if you read the question, automatically the topic will come to your mind. This question is from the consideration other than cash. So payment by check is equal to 2,20,000. We are giving shares issued 16,000. Face value rupees 10. Premium, we are so premium is also given 25% of rupees 10. That means 2.50. Value of shares issued that is 16,000 into 12.50. So total amount is coming 2 lakhs. So purchase consideration is equal to check paid plus value of shares. Okay, that is 2,20,000 plus 2 lakhs. So total amount it is coming 4,20,000. तो यहाँ 4,20,000 है हमारे ऑप्शन में. Yes, option number B showing 4,20,000. Now see the next question. Profil Limited forfeited 15,000 shares of rupees 20 each, on which rupees 8 was paid, which including 2 rupees premium. Out of this, 13,000 shares were reissued, okay, at rupees 19 as fully paid up. What is the amount of share forfeiture balance? So if you read the question, it is clearly mentioned कि कितना शेयर कैंसिल हो रहा है, फोरफिट कितना हो रहा है. Forfeited share is equals to 15,000. Forfeited shares 15,000. Okay. Out of this forfeited shares, how many shares we are doing reissue? 13,000, right? So reissued shares is equal to 13,000. So what is the balance that you are not going to reissue? Okay, not reissued is equal to 2,000. So 2,000 shares we are not reissuing. So it means what? Now 2,000 shares that we are not reissuing, it will keep, or it will remain as it is in the share forfeiture, right? We will treat as a share forfeiture. So if it is remain as a share forfeiture, means 2,000 shares are already cancelled and it is remain as it is. तो हमको पता है कि 2000 शेयर्स में जो पैसा हमको मिल चुका है, if you multiply with this, then automatically we will get the amount of share forfeiture balanced, right, in that particular account. So amount balanced amount of share forfeiture share forfeiture is equal to 2000 shares into 6 rupees, because 8 rupees you have paid, 8 rupees you have already paid when you have done the forfeiture. 8 rupees में 2 रुपए का प्रीमियम था, तो ओरिजिनल अमाउंट हो जाएगा 8 minus 2, that is 6 rupees. So you you have paid 6 rupees, right, out of 20. So 2000 into 6, 12,000. So 12,000 rupees, it will be the amount of share forfeiture balance. हमारे पास 12,000 है. Yes, option number C is your correct answer. Okay, now see the next question. Next question देखने में बहुत बड़ा लग रहा है, बहुत बड़ा लग रहा है. Okay, when the students see such kind of big questions, they actually ignore such type of question. Okay, वो अच्छे से पढ़ते ही नहीं है. So you have to read the question properly. Read the question, don't be afraid. डरना नहीं है बड़े क्वेश्चन से. ये देखने में बड़े होते हैं लेकिन बहुत छोटे. Okay, so read the question. Pali Limited offered 2 lakh shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of rupees 2. Okay, offered 2 lakh shares, rupees 10 each, premium 2 रुपए का है. Applications were received 1,95,000 shares. 2 lakh हमने ऑफर किया था, 1,95,000 shares मिला है. तो ये कौन से तरह का सब्सक्रिप्शन है? This is under subscription, right? Which were duly allotted. The amount was payable as rupees 3 on application, including 1 rupees premium. So 3 minus 1, actual amount is 2 rupees. Application money 2 रुपए का है. उसमें ठीक है, 6 रुपए का अलॉटमेंट है, उसमें 1 रुपए का प्रीमियम है. तो 6 minus 1, 5 rupees is the original amount. बैलेंस कितने का हो जाएगा? तो 5, 6, 7, 10 minus 7, 3 rupees will be your call, right? 3 rupees will be your call. So Manoj holding 6,000 shares, Manoj एक shareholder है, holding 6,000 shares, failed to pay allotment money. Failed to pay allotment money, बहुत ही important है. Failed to pay allotment money. His shares were immediately forfeited. उसका जो shares था 6,000, वो automatically immediately cancel हो गया, क्योंकि उसने allotment का पैसा नहीं दिया. ओके, तो इसका मतलब किसका पैसा दिया है? उसने सिर्फ एप्लीकेशन का पैसा दिया है. ओके, उसने सिर्फ एप्लीकेशन का पैसा दिया है. एप्लीकेशन का जो पैसा है वो कितने का है? वो 2 रुपए का है, राइट? प्रीमियम तो पे कर दिया, प्रीमियम तो सेपरेट है, लेकिन ओरिजिनल अमाउंट तो 2 रुपए का है, उसने तो पे कर दिया ओरिजिनल अमाउंट, राइट? सो नॉट पेड अलॉटमेंट आउट ऑफ forfeited share. So forfeited share कितना हुआ था? 6,000 shares were forfeited. Out of that 6,000, 4,000 shares were reissued. और वो 11 रुपए में हुआ था fully paid up. Fully paid up का मतलब हमेशा होता है फेस वैल्यू. व्हाट इज द फेस वैल्यू? 10 रुपीज इज द फेस वैल्यू. लेकिन हमने जब री इशू कर रहे हैं वो 11 रुपए में कर रहे हैं. इसका मतलब री इशू प्रीमियम में है. री इशू प्रीमियम में है. फाइन, री इशू प्रीमियम में है. So we have to find out what is the capital reserve का amount. Capital reserve का amount. Fine. So uh, we have one working note step by step if I show. So first हमको देखना है what is the total amount. What is the total amount of forfeiture? What is the total amount of forfeiture? Okay. So how many shares cancelled? 6,000 shares cancelled. और कितना वो पेमेंट कर दिया था? 2 रुपए पेमेंट कर दिया था. तो टोटल अमाउंट इज हाउ मच? 12,000. फाइन. अच्छा, पॉइंट नंबर बी, टोटल शेयर्स forfeited. टोटल शेयर्स forfeit कितना हुआ था? टोटल शेयर्स forfeited. टोटल शेयर्स forfeited 6,000, राइट? थर्ड, टोटल शेयर्स reissued. टोटल शेयर्स reissued. कितना शेयर रीइश्यूड हुआ था? 4000. 4000 shares were reissued. Now we will find what is the thing. So that is A by B into C. That means 12,000 by 6,000 into 4,000. So we are getting how much? We are getting 8,000. 8,000. Do you have anything डिस्काउंट हियर? रीइश्यू तो हमने प्रीमियम में किया है, कोई डिस्काउंट हमको माइनस नहीं करना है। तो को पूरा का पूरा ये जो 8,000 हमको मिला है, यही तुम्हारा ट्रांसफर हो जाएगा कैपिटल रिजर्व में। फाइन, सो इस क्वेश्चन में 8,000 है। यस, ऑप्शन नंबर सी इज माय करेक्ट आंसर। ओके, चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन है। ओके, I think you know. If you know, please write in the comment section. Okay. तो forfeiture of shares lead to reduction of dash capital. Okay, forfeiture जब कैंसिल होता है शेयर, कहाँ से कैंसिल होगा? लोगों ने खरीदा होगा शेयर तभी तो कैंसिल होता है। ठीक है, तो लोगों ने जब खरीदते हैं, पब्लिक में ऑफर किया जाता है, दैट इज इशूड किया जाता है। पब्लिक खरीदेंगे, जब खरीदेंगे तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? दैट इज कॉल्ड सब्सक्राइब। सो जितना शेयर सब्सक्राइब होगा उसी में से तो फोर फीचर होता है। तो फोर फीचर होने से रिडक्शन हो जाएगा। तो फोर फीचर ऑफ शेयर्स लीड टू रिडक्शन ऑफ विच कैपिटल? योर सब्सक्राइब्ड कैपिटल। ओके, सो ऑप्शन नंबर सी इज योर करेक्ट आंसर। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 5। क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, सी, वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन, वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन। क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन है, बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन है। क्वेश्चन को लाइन बाय लाइन पढ़ना है। ओके, सो व्हाट इज गिवन? मोहित हैड applied for 900 shares, applied for 900 shares and was allotted in the ratio of 3 is to 2, in the ratio of 3 is to 2। ओके, अगर अप्लाइड, ये हमको पता है, अप्लाइड देने से हमको क्या निकालना पड़ता है? अलॉट निकालना पड़ता है, कितना शेयर अलॉटेड है। अगर अप्लाइड मेंशन है तो हमको अलॉटेड निकालना है, अगर अलॉटेड मेंशन है तो हमको अप्लाइड निकालना है। तो मोहित हैड अप्लाइड फॉर 900 shares and was allotted in the ratio, so they have mentioned the ratio, they have not mentioned the shares, so we have to use this ratio and we have to find out how many shares allotted to Mohit। Okay, he had paid, उसने paid क्या application money pay किया है, could not pay the allotment money, वो allotment का पैसा pay नहीं कर पाया। The first and final call of rupees 2 was not yet made by the company, कंपनी ने कॉल ही नहीं किया फर्स्ट एंड फाइनल कॉल, उसका जो शेयर्स था वो फोरफिटेड हो गया। सो एंट्री इज ऑलरेडी गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द अमाउंट, यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द अमाउंट। तो पहला काम हमारा क्या है कि मोहित को कितना शेयर मिला है। उसने तो अप्लाई किया था 900 के लिए, लेकिन मिला कितना? ओके, सो बिकॉज यू हैव टू डू द क्वेश्चन विद द हेल्प ऑफ अलॉटेड शेयर, नॉट विद द अप्लाइड शेयर। फाइन, तो हमको अलॉटेड निकालना है, तो अप्लाइड दिया हुआ है, applied is given 900 shares, applied is given 900 shares, so we have to find out allotted, we have to find out allotted, so allotted is equal to 900 into 2 by 3। Okay, this 3 is for applied and this 2 is for allotted, so we are finding allotted, so 900 into 2 by 3, so you are getting 600 shares, you are getting 600 shares। अब पूरा का पूरा जनरल आराम से हो जाएगा। इन द शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट ऑलवेज योर कॉल्ड अप मनी विल गो, सो कॉल्ड अप कितना हुआ था? एक शेयर का दाम कितना था? एक शेयर का दाम कितना था? फेस वैल्यू इज नॉट गिवन, सो ऑब्वियसली जो कॉल्ड नहीं हुआ है उसको माइनस कर देंगे। तो 5 रुपीज प्लस 3 रुपीज, 5 + 3 8 रुपीज, राइट? सो 600 into 8, 600 into 8, so that is 4,800। okay, how many what is the amount of forfeited? forfeited का मतलब अमाउंट कौन सा जाता है? जो पे कर दिया है। तो 2-3 रुपए तो पे कर दिया, सो 600 into 3 पे कर दिया है, तो दैट इज 1800। और जितना पे नहीं किया है दैट इज योर कॉल्स इन एरियर्स, तो अलॉटमेंट का पैसा पे नहीं किया है तो वो कॉल्स इन एरियर्स होगा, तो 600 into 5, so that is your 3000. Fine. So these amounts are given in which option? Obviously option number C. So option number C is your correct answer. Okay, चलो, अब तक हमने 5 क्वेश्चन कर दिया। अगर आपको सही में, okay, I'm talking to my students, okay, who is actually watching, if these videos are really helpful to you, so please show your support, okay, please subscribe, okay, and also press the bell icon, which will your notifications you will get where as and when I will upload the video, okay, it will reach to you, okay. If you don't press the bell icon, then you will not get the notification, तो नोटिफिकेशन नहीं मिलेगा तो समझ में नहीं आएगा कब आया। So and obviously please show your support by pressing the subscribe button, okay, and also give like, do like, comment, uh, whatever is necessary, uh, but the most important is this questions, you please solve these questions again and again. These all are important questions. I have taken these questions from the previous year sample papers, board papers, so these questions are very important, okay. So please do subscribe, and we will go to the next question, question number 6. Please see question number 6. Question number 6 is very important one. A company forfeited 6,000 shares of rupees 10 each, on which only application money of rupees 3 has been paid. Only application money of rupees 3 has been paid. Achha, 4,000 of these shares were reissued at rupees 12, fully paid up. Fully paid up. Okay, what is the amount of capital reserve? What is the amount of capital reserve? Just कुछ देर पहले ही हमने ऐसा टाइप का क्वेश्चन किया था, ठीक है। तो कंपनी फोरफिट, कितना फोरफिट हुआ, कितना कैंसिल हुआ, 6,000 shares were cancelled. Okay, so forfeited 6,000 shares, 6,000 shares. Okay, face value is given how much, 10 rupees, face value 10 rupees, कितना paid कर दिया, application money only paid, that is 3 rupees paid, or out of this forfeited share only reissued कितना हुआ है, reissued only 4,000 shares were reissued, and at the time of reissue you are giving at rupees 12 as fully paid up. मैंने क्या बोला था, fully paid up is always nothing but your face value, so face value is rupees 10 but you are giving at 12, that means you are giving at premium, you are giving at premium, not in the discount. Okay, so so what is the process to find out what is the capital reserve? So first one, you have to see what is the total amount of forfeiture, total amount of forfeiture. So total amount of forfeiture is equal to how many shares forfeited, 6,000, and what is the amount you have paid, 3 rupees, so it will come 18,000, 18,000 rupees. Next one, total shares forfeited, total shares forfeited is total shares forfeited is equal to 6,000 shares. Total shares reissued, total shares reissued is equal to 4,000, right? So that is A by B into C. So that is 18,000 by 6,000 into 4,000. So you are getting how much? 12,000. So we don't have any discount. Reissue तो प्रीमियम में हुआ है, डिस्काउंट में तो हुआ नहीं है। तो अगर डिस्काउंट में होता तो हम इससे माइनस करते, बट there is no such items or amount is there, so that's why 12,000 ही तुम्हारा कैपिटल रिजर्व है। तो इस क्वेश्चन में कहीं 12,000 है? Yes, option number B is your correct answer then. Okay, next, move to the next question. Question number 7. Question number 7, very important. Shares issued as sweat equity can be sweat equity. क्या होता है sweat equity? Okay, sweat equity is what? See, according to the company law, sweat equity shares can be issued to whom? Sweat equity shares we are issued to employees. We are giving to employees, okay, or directors. We are giving to the employees or directors in exchange for non-cash consideration like expertise, know-how, or value addition. Okay, so that's why when we are giving this shares, okay, sweat equity shares, we are giving at all these three ways. All these three ways. Why? Because all three options are permissible. Okay, method for issuing sweat equity shares. It is mentioned in the company law. That's why, what is the correct answer? Correct answer is option number C. That means all are correct. All are correct. So it is clearly mentioned under the company law. Okay, next question. Question number 8. Question number 8, please read the question. 2000 shares allotted. 2000 shares allotted to Miss Regal, on which 80 rupees each called up. 50 paid were forfeited and reissued 70 as 90 paid up. As 90 paid up. What is the amount of capital reserve? Okay, so total shares forfeited 2000. Total shares, same type of question. Total amount. First, we have to find out the amount. Total amount of forfeiture. Total amount of forfeiture is equal to, that is 2000. 2000 into what is the amount you have paid? 50 rupees you have paid. So 2000 into 50, that is your 1 lakh, right? Next, total shares forfeited. Total shares forfeited, that is 2000 shares. It is also, nothing is mentioned regarding the reissue. That means same number of shares were all actually reissued. So total shares reissued 2000. So that is A by B into C, right? uh, A by B into C, that is nothing but 1 lakh divided by 2000 into 2000. So you are getting 1 lakh rupees. Now, if you see the question, it is 90 rupees paid up, 70 you are paying. Okay, 90 rupees paid up means one, at the time of reissue, one share price is 90 rupees, but 70 rupees paid up. Okay, 70 rupees actually you have received. That means the difference of rupees 20. This 20 is nothing but this is your discount. This is your discount. So you will minus, you will less discount. You will less discount, that is 2000 into 20. 2000 into 20, that means 40,000. You will minus. So what is the remaining? 60,000. So 60,000 is your capital reserve. So इस क्वेश्चन में कैपिटल रिजर्व 60,000 है ऑप्शंस में. Yes, option number B is your correct answer. Okay, next, question number 9. Question number 9, please read the question. Question number 9, if 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each, if 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each were forfeited for non-payment of final call. Okay, हमने non-payment of final, हमने final call पे नहीं किया, of rupees 3 per share, only 7,000 shares were reissued. So we have cancelled. कितना शेयर कैंसल्ड हुआ है? 10,000 शेयर कैंसल्ड हुआ है और उसने फाइनल कॉल पे नहीं किया 3 रुपीज का. इसका मतलब कितना पे कर दिया? 7 रुपीज पेड. ओके, आउट ऑफ दैट 10,000 shares, 7,000 shares, only 7,000 shares were reissued. अच्छा, कितने में रीइश्यू किया? 11 रुपीज में, as fully paid up. As I told you, कि फुल्ली पेड अप का मतलब ही होता है फेस वैल्यू. सो व्हाट इज द फेस वैल्यू? 10 रुपीज. सो 10 रुपीज का फेस वैल्यू है, 11 रुपए में दे रहे हैं. सो दैट इज नथिंग बट इट इज अ प्रीमियम केस, राइट? तो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है देन व्हाट इज द मिनिमम अमाउंट कंपनी मस्ट कलेक्ट एट द टाइम ऑफ रीइश्यू of the remaining 3000 shares. Remaining 3000 shares. Very very important question. बहुत ही ज्यादा important question है. Okay. बहुत ही ज्यादा important question है. Please try to understand. Okay. So forfeited, amount forfeited, amount forfeited per share is equal to how much? 10 minus 3. That means 7 rupees. इतना तो pay है. It is paid, forfeited. Okay. So there is one rule about the minimum reissue price. About minimum reissue price. Minimum reissue price rule. What is that rule is talking about? Rule बोल रहा है कि minimum price at which minimum price at which a forfeited shares can be reissued is equal to the amount of the unpaid unpaid calls. Unpaid calls. Okay. So minimum reissue price per share is equal to unpaid calls. Okay. Simple language में क्या? minimum reissue का जो price होगा, reissue price per share equals to unpaid amount per share. अनपेड अमाउंट पर शेयर. सो इस क्वेश्चन में कितना अनपेड अमाउंट था? ओके. 10 रुपीज इज द फेस वैल्यू, 7 रुपीज तुम्हारा पेड है. कितना अनपेड है? यू हैव नॉट पेड 3 रुपीज, यू हैव नॉट पेड. सो तुम्हारा जो मिनिमम दैट इज 3 रुपीज, राइट? सो तुम्हारा मिनिमम प्राइस भी क्या हो जाएगा? 3 रुपीज हो जाएगा. मिनिमम प्राइस भी क्या हो जाएगा? 3 रुपीज हो जाएगा. So what is the total minimum amount collected then? So total minimum amount collected is equal to number of remaining shares into what? Minimum price. That means 3000 into 3. So 9000 is the total amount collected. Okay, must collect at the time of reissue of the remaining 3000 shares. So option number B is the correct answer. Option number B is the correct answer. Okay. Now we will do the last question of today's class. That is question number 10, which is also very, very important. Okay. Read the question. A forfeited means cancel. How many shares? 3000 shares of rupees 10 each, on which only 5 rupees per share, including 1 rupee. 5 rupees per share means 5 minus 1, 4 rupees is the original, has been paid. हमने pay कर दिया. Out of this, few shares were reissued at a discount of rupees 1. हमने जब reissue किया था, हमने discount में reissue किया है. कितने का discount amount है? 1 rupee का discount amount है. And 6000 were transferred to the capital reserve. How many shares were reissued? वह बहुत ही ज़्यादा important question है. बहुत ही important question. Okay. बहुत ही important question है. बहुत ही simple है, but बहुत ही important question है. हमको निकालना है कि कितना शेयर हमने रीइश्यू किया है. हाउ मेनी शेयर्स वर रीइश्यूड. ओके. So please try to understand. Okay, how many shares you have cancelled? 3000 shares you have cancelled. फेस वैल्यू कितने का था? 10 रुपए का फेस वैल्यू था. ओके, कितना अमाउंट तुमने पे कर दिया है? फोरफिटेड कितना किया है? कितना अमाउंट पेड, ऑलरेडी पेड? 5 rupees you have paid, but including that 5 rupees you are having 1 rupee ka premium, so original amount is 4 rupees you have paid, right? So amount of forfeited amount of forfeited forfeited is equal to 5 minus 1 is equal to 4 rupees. 4 rupees. Okay, 5 minus 1 is equal to 4 rupees. That's it. Out of this 4 rupees, out of this 4 rupees, 1 rupee ka discount hai. So the you have profit, right? Profit per share profit per share is equals to 4 minus 1, because 1 rupee is at the time of reissue, you are giving 1 rupee ka discount, so you are getting 3 rupees. So 3 rupees is your profit, right? 3 rupees is your profit. So now we will find how many shares were reissued. So reissued shares is equal to what is the amount you have transferred to your capital reserve, क्योंकि हमको पता है capital reserve में remaining balance ही जाता है जो बचा हुआ है, that is your profit, okay, that you have transferred to the capital reserve. So 6000 is the amount that you have transferred, और profit per share हमको कितना मिला? 3 rupees. Okay, so how many shares reissued? 2000 shares were reissued. Okay, so where is the option number C is your correct answer. Okay, so I think today's class is actually fruitful. You have understood. Okay, so big thank you that you have supported in my first video. Okay, you please write in the comment section next topic or chapter that you really want from me, so that I can deliver to you. Okay, तुमको अच्छा अच्छा लगा. Big thank you for supporting me in you have shown a positive uh, thing to my video. Okay, so big thank you from my side. uh, and also please write in the comment that you want in classes in the which chapter in the so that I can make videos on this. Okay, so thank you one more time. um, and please go through it properly. Okay, see the video up to last. Try to solve the questions again and again. Okay, if you find any problem, you can write in the comment section so that I can make videos to solve those kind of problems. Okay, thank you, thank you very much.